Chile Colorado flour tortillas. I'm gonna start off by removing the stems and the seeds and placing our chiles into the blender. Add your salt, ground cumin, and for those of you that don't like ground cumin, you can skip it, but for those of you that love it, you're gonna absolutely love it in here. Your Mexican oregano. And now we're gonna blend until smooth. Place your burner on a medium heat and add your blended ingredients. Once you can smell that your chili is roasting, go ahead and turn it off. You do not want to burn this part. After about 25 to 30 seconds, you're going to remove your pan from the heat and we're going to get started on making our tortillas. Add your 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour to your bowl, and then you're going to add your chili blend, add your 3 tablespoons of lard. And now we're going to break up the lard and combine it into our dry ingredients. So once you've combined your lard into your dry ingredients, you're going to make a little well and start by adding 3/4 of a cup of water. Depending on your climate, you might need a little bit more, a little bit less, but you can gauge it that way. I don't know if I said it, but the water that I did pour in here is warm. And you're going to continue kneading your dough until it's not sticky. If after 4 minutes you're kneading it's still sticky, you can sprinkle a little bit of flour, and by a little bit I mean about 1/2 tablespoon, and start slowly, okay? And after about 6 to 8 minutes with this dough, you're gonna get the consistency that you need. It's not too tacky, you see that? Just perfect. So go ahead and make it into a ball like this. Warm up a little bit of lard in your hand and cover your masa with it. You can put a plastic wrap, a kitchen cloth, or you can put a plate. And you're gonna allow your dough to rest for a minimum of 45 minutes in a warm place. I like to place it in the oven with the light on, and the longer you let your dough rest, the better. So if you start this in the morning and then you don't get started on your tortillas till later, even 4, 5, 6 hours later, perfect. I've had this dough resting for 5 hours. Look at how soft that is. And now we're gonna start making our tortilla balls. Pretty exact. You're gonna get a dozen of tortillas, okay? A little bit more lard, warm it up in your hands. Put it over your tortillas, that way they don't dry out. For this batch, I did use a plastic wrap, so I'm just gonna use the same one and place it over my tortilla balls, and we're gonna get started on stretching our tortillas. Grab one of your masa balls. To some all-purpose flour, you wanna dip your masa ball just like this. And I like to press the edges. The longer you allow your dough to rest, the smoother it's gonna go for you, okay? I don't know, I've been doing that recently and I love it. And start rolling your tortilla. Do your stretch like a big huarache. That's about how big your tortilla is gonna be, okay? So once you do that, go ahead and flip it over. You are gonna have to dust your rolling pin a few times while rolling your tortillas, and that's okay. If you see any of the flour, it'll be fine. That's why sometimes with this recipe, you have to hydrate it properly, or else when you're doing this part, that's the part that'll end up drying your tortillas too. I hope this small recipe of tortillas is inspiring you to get in that kitchen. I love seeing the way the color changes. It just goes from a regular orangey red to a burnt red orange. Oh, gorgeous. Shout out to all our friends in the Southwest. Look at, they are done perfect. You can fold them, they're not gonna crack. Burrito time. You're all set. This is gonna be the best recipe for you to make if this is your first time making tortillas. The dough is so forgiving for your sweet little hands. I'm telling you, if you're gonna make a tortilla recipe, this is gonna be it. And you don't have to butter every single tortilla. We just do this, it's a comfort thing, you know? Just get it right off the pan and butter it up. And for some reason, it does have to be the whole stick of butter for me. See, nothing cracked. You guys got this.